Oos, welcome back to FaZe Fitness, guys. So today we're gonna talk about what's that one thing that's holding you back from actually getting and achieving the things that you want. Because you and I both know that the people out there who maybe have the body that you want or achieve the goals that you're looking to achieve, it's not that they're better than you. My guess is that they're just better at this one thing. They're better at getting and staying motivated. Motivation is probably the hardest thing to keep when you're trying to achieve the goal. Listen, if I can put motivation to a bottle and sell it, I'd probably be the richest person in the world ever. You know, you may just believe, they just are just more motivated. It's just the way that they are. They're just like that, or they'll give more opportunity, or there's more people helping them, or it just comes naturally to them. A lot of people believe that motivation just comes out of nowhere. You just wake up on the right side of the bed, or you just randomly had this thought, this feeling, and now you want to achieve your goal. And most people don't really know what causes or what creates motivation in somebody, that desire, and how to recreate it and call upon it again. I'm gonna give you that secret ingredient, that one thing that will describe and explain how people get motivated so that you can understand it and then call it upon yourself each and every single day when you're looking to do the things that you need to do in order to achieve your goals. There's three parts you need to understand. Number one is what you're getting. Number two is why you're getting it. And number three is how you're getting it. Depending on what area you're focusing on out of the three, it's going to make you feel completely different. See, whenever you get excited about something new, you're focused on what you're getting. You're looking in the mirror, you're like, I want six-pack abs, or I want a body like that, or I want to achieve that. That's the what, what are you getting? And that makes you really motivated, gets you really excited because you're imagining yourself achieving those goals and actually being in that place where you have those things. And it's very easy to be motivated when you're thinking about, man, this is what I can get, this is what I can actually be, this is what I can become, these are the things that I can have. And that leads into number two, why you're getting it. When you're thinking about what you're getting and you start to think about why you want it, you start thinking about all the benefits and all the pleasures and all the good things you're gonna get out of achieving that goal, the nice body, the strength, the health, all those things. When you're focusing on why, of course there's a lot of pros instead of cons to achieving it, so of course you're gonna be motivated and excited to want to be able to do it. Now we get to the how. The how is the issue. Now here's the thing, when you're focusing on the what and you're focusing on the why, which means you're excited that you saw that video, or you saw that picture, now you're all excited, or maybe your friend achieved something and you're all motivated and you're like, oh, I can't wait, I want to start working on this, I want to start doing that. And then you start focusing on the how. I'm gonna work out 1 hour a day, I'm gonna start eating healthy, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, and you're all motivated. Then what happens? 2 days later, a week later, a month later, you find yourself getting off track. What happens? You start to lose that drive, you start to lose that motivation. And this is why. See, in the beginning, you're focusing on the what and the why the most. And then you start to focus on the how the most. Man, I gotta work out for an hour, or oh man, I wanna eat this food, or I gotta do all this, these exercises, now I gotta sweat, and I got all this pain, and all these reasons now about how painful it is. Now the pain starts to set in, and the pain always sets in on the how, the plan, the thing you have to do, the steps you have to take to actually achieve the goal. See, now the trick is you have to make an effort to think about and focus on something else. Most people just allow their mind to focus on things aimlessly and without real focus or without real effort. You just naturally think, oh, this is really hard, and you allow yourself, to fall into that attitude instead of actually make an effort to shift your focus into thinking about, this is what I want, this is why I want it. When people in the gym and they're flexing in front of the mirror, or they're doing a bicep curl, and they're looking in the mirror, look at themselves. Yes, sometimes it can be, you can call them egotistical or arrogant, but think about what's actually happening. They're not focusing on the how or what they're doing. They're focusing on what they're getting and why they're getting it. They're focusing on, yes, my biceps getting bigger, or I'm getting stronger. When I work out, when I'm training Rain or Apex, I don't ask them to focus on, make sure you have good form. You're gonna make sure that happens, but you're focusing on, my chest, all that pain, look, it's gonna get stronger. You can feel it. You're focusing on the goals that you're gonna get, the way you're going to look. You're focusing on the why and the what, rather than, I have to do, instead of sitting down and doing a set, I'm like, man, I gotta do 8 reps, or, oh man, I got 10 more reps, or all this, thinking about the steps that you have to take. Who cares about that? Don't focus on that, because you're gonna have to do it anyways. And that's kind of the trick that separates the people who achieve the goals and people who don't. They get so easily swayed. They're so easily knocked off track because they just allow their mind to drift and allow themselves to, worry or have doubt or, you know, just fall under, you know, and just, you know, fall short. And that's the thing that you want to make sure that you don't do. You want to make sure, and if you want to stay motivated, if you want to have that drive, that energy that it takes to make sure that you can work out as hard as you need to work out, you need to make sure you have the discipline to make sure you eat the food that you need to eat. You have to really make sure that you take an effort to focus on, you know, what you're getting, what's the end result. While you're doing the things that you hate, you know, the things that cause you pain or make you really exhausted, you have to make sure you're making an effort to focus on the things that you're gonna get and then why you're getting, all the benefits and the pleasures that you're gonna get. That's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to think about. That's what you need to talk about. That's what you need to make an effort to put yourself in that mindset and in that place, so it makes it a lot easier. It's never gonna be easy, but trust me, it'll get a lot easier. It's not easy for me now to go work out, and you can say that in comparison to other people, but it never gets like totally easy. It's just a lot easier now because I know how to get myself in that place where I'm not focusing on, you know, how hard it's gonna be, or how difficult it's gonna be, how much pain I'm gonna be in, or how sore I'm gonna be, or how tired I'm gonna be the next day. Focusing on the result and what I'm gonna get, how I'm gonna get it, and that makes me really excited. And here's the thing, once you've done it, like me, I know, and other people, once they do it, they know it works. They keep going, doing it over and over and over again, so that you know, kind of the grass is greener on the other side, and you know that if I stick through this, I'm gonna achieve that goal. That's probably the hardest part, that I understand that, you know, some people who haven't gone over that first hump and haven't achieved that first goal, you know, they don't really know if the grass is greener on the other side. They don't have anything to look back to. So that's why I encourage you strongly to make sure that you really, really make an effort to focus on what you're getting and why you're getting it. And how, just forget it. You know, it's gonna be screaming at your head though. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be yelling at you, just don't do that. It's gonna be that extreme amount of pain, that emotion that's just gonna tell you to avoid this pain and don't do it, because it's gonna want you to be lazy and so forth. So you have to really, really make an effort to make sure that you focus and make yourself focus on what you're getting, what's the outcome, and why you're getting it. And if you do that, I promise you, you'll never ever have an issue about getting motivated ever again. Oos.